Hi everyone, my name is Keith Brooks and this is Brooks Channel, and for today's video I'm going to be trying something a little different. Today I'm going to be telling you all a story about my life. Now, the life I live isn't the most exciting one or interesting, but there are a couple of different things that have happened to me or like I've been part of that I personally feel are kind of interesting enough to talk about and wanted to try sharing it with you all. Now, for today, to start with, I should say, I'll be telling you all about the time I accidentally left school early, which kind of sounds hard to believe, but it actually did happen. Now, this takes place back when I was in like first or second grade, somewhere in the late 90s. Yeah, that's how old I am. And I don't remember exactly what I was doing that day, or even what class it was, but for some reason, like, when I heard a bell ring, I thought it was the end of school for whatever reason. And I immediately rushed into where we kept our book bags and lunch boxes, grabbed all my stuff, and just started making my way out the door and down the stairs. Like, no one tried to stop me for some reason. I don't know if the teacher was around, or if any staff were in, but, yeah, I just went right out the door, right down the stairs, and right outside. And when I went out there, I noticed that no one else was there. And usually at the end of the day, everyone's like coming out to meet their parents and stuff, like whoever's taking them home. So at that point, I felt like something was off and tried to go back in. But at that point, like, for some reason, the door wouldn't open from the outside. It just opened from the inside. Yeah, I tried but couldn't get it open. At that point, I just didn't feel any, like reason to keep trying or to do any other options. I would have been like around 6 or 7 at the time, so yeah, wasn't the smartest. So I just started to walk back home, because the school I went to was right across the street from my house. Yep, so pretty convenient, like, commute and all that. I ended up, like, going right to the, hang on, I'm trying to remember what I'm trying to say. My words getting mixed up. Like, got ready to cross the street, and then this one crossing guard was telling me not to, but for some reason I just didn't listen and, like, started walking down the street from one end to the other. Then I hear the crossing guard say, "Look out," like right when I was about to head to the other side. And I turned to look and there was a car coming right at me, so I just like jumped right up to the sidewalk while the car was passing. That kind of freaked me out a little bit from what I remember. But after that, I just shrugged it off and like went over to my house. Like, I knocked on the door because it was locked. And then one of my relatives that I was living with, like, opened it up and wondering what I was doing and how I even got across the street. Yeah. My family was not happy with me at that point, or the school for that matter. Like, on my end, my mom grounded me for a good while, and I think she, like, chewed the school's butt off about it. And I don't know her side of it, like, from what she was talking to them about. But all I know is that, like, when I was moving on to, like, 3rd grade, so I probably was in 2nd grade at the time, when I was in 3rd grade, they transferred me to another school, like, that was a bit more attentive to their students and all that. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, not one of my prouder moments. But like I said, I was like 6 or 7, so I didn't really know much and wasn't thinking, like, very clearly. It's the only time anything like that's ever happened to me, too. Like, I guess I learned to, like, check time a little better at that point. Because I don't know if my classroom had a clock or not. It might not be the most interesting story, and it might be a little hard to believe for some people, but it did actually happen to me a long time ago, and it's probably one of my more memorable stories about my life. Yeah. Anyway, not much else to say, so I'm probably just gonna end the video here. But as always, let me know what you thought about the story in the comments, and maybe you could talk about if anything similar has happened to you in the past. And apart from that, I guess I'll just end it here, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.